Who file ISF for hook and loop tapes? Who files the Importer Security Filing, ISF, for hook and loop tapes? So grab your favorite snack, sit back, and let's untangle this yarn. First things first, what exactly is an Importer Security Filing, or ISF for short? The ISF is a prerequisite for shipping goods into the U.S., primarily aimed at enhancing security measures. It requires importers or their agents to provide specific data to U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, at least 24 hours before goods are loaded onto vessels. You could think of it as Customs' way of ensuring they know what's arriving before it reaches the shores. Okay, let's get to the good stuff: hook and loop tapes. Commonly known as Velcro, these versatile fasteners hold together everything from shoes to car interiors. But when it comes to importing these sticky wonders, things can get a bit complicated. So who is responsible for handling the ISF for these items? Let's break this down. Importers are ultimately responsible for filing the ISF, but it can be delegated to a customs broker. This means, if you're the one bringing in those hook and loop tapes, it's your job to ensure that the filing is accurate and timely. However, customs brokers like us can take this off your plate, ensuring compliance with U.S. regulations and lessening your workload. Isn't that a relief? Now, let's talk about what you actually need to submit for the ISF. The filing requires several details about your shipment. This includes the seller's name, address, the consignee, and, most importantly, a clear description of your goods, in this case, our beloved hook and loop tapes. Without these details, your shipment could be delayed or even rejected. And we don't want that, do we? Timing is everything. Remember, you've got to file your ISF 24 hours before the goods are loaded onto a vessel bound for the U.S. This means keeping close tabs on your supply chain. Miss that deadline, and you could face fines, or even worse, your shipment may not arrive on time. No one wants to be the person holding up a shipment of hook and loop for the entire country. So why should you consider enlisting the help of a customs broker for your ISF needs? Well, think of us as your customs superheroes. We'll ensure that every I is dotted and T is crossed. We know the ins and outs of regulations and can help you avoid potential pitfalls. Trust us, having a professional by your side can save you time, headache, and maybe a few bucks. Let's bring this to life with a quick story. One of our clients imported a huge shipment of hook and loop tape for a new shoe line. They thought submitting the ISF would be an easy task, but they misidentified the product descriptions and faced delays at the port. However, once they engaged us as their customs broker, we caught the errors before they became costly. They met their launch date, and the shoes flew off the shelves. Now, let's have a laugh at some common missteps. Some importers get a bit too creative when describing their goods. Stylish tape for fashionable shoes is not exactly what customs is looking for. Accuracy and clarity are key. Follow the standards and avoid the whims of poetic descriptions. To wrap things up, here are some essential tips for anyone looking to import hook and loop tapes or similar products. First, keep accurate records of your suppliers and ensure they understand the importance of ISF. Secondly, provide thorough product descriptions that focus on the material and use of the tapes. Finally, never hesitate to reach out to a customs broker if you need assistance. They can make your life much easier. And there you have it. A quick, but thorough dive into who files the ISF for hook and loop tapes. Spoiler alert. It's you, with potential help from a broker. We hope you found this information helpful and entertaining. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all things customs and international trade. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you taking the time to watch, and we're excited for you to join us in our upcoming videos. Stay curious, and see you next time.